Well, we managed to successfully escape the metropolis of Brandon, Manitoba. Now we are on our way back to Longlac Inn. We are heading back to the site of our vehicle's untimely demise. The dog is a little bit more awake now, and we are probably going to wind up getting into Longlac. It seems like around 2-3 o'clock in the morning, because it's going to be a longish one. Because for some reason the entire world wants to go to Northern Ontario. I don't know why. Hello, do you want to go to Northern Ontario? Hey? Do you want to go to Northern Ontario? Yeah, fuck no. So this is sort of where we are right now. So we're just taking turns driving. So I'm doing some driving, and then Joe's doing some driving, and then I'm doing some driving. So in a way it saves on costs, but it does make for a longer drive. And when there's absolutely no hotel rooms, there's only so much you can do. As you can see, we're also surrounded by trucks with drivers of varying ability or lack thereof. So Joe, what's your assessment on some of the drivers we've been encountering on this trip?
Blah.
What?
Blah.
That's it?
Yeah, well, I don't understand how some do that. It's everywhere I go.
How some of them get their freaking driver's licenses when you got people.
What was that? What city were we in? The truck driver by that gas station there.
Which gas station? Oh yeah, that asshole that basically just blocked and we almost got into an accident. That was in Dryden? Oh well, that explains a lot.
But he right across from a truck stop decided he should just pull over and block the view exiting it.
Yeah, and then he had the nerve to wave. It's like there was plenty of room. Oh yeah, I know that. As well, you should have. But the guy, I mean, he could have parked there where it's a truck stop literally across the street. There was plenty of room, and there were at least 4 or 5 trucks in the truck stop. And the guy knows we're trying to get out. Why the hell is he on the other side of the road? It doesn't make any sense. And he was causing a blind spot for, a bunch of other guys too. Just, I don't know. Some people, you wonder how they get their driver's license. I guess he's pre-melt. Well,
Yeah?
You worked for the ministry. I mean, do the drivers that have their melt train, like that already have their licenses, do they have to take melt or?
No.
Okay, so basically, if you're an asshole and you don't know how to drive, you don't have to take it.
In his 30s, he's probably taking note.
Well, you don't have to take it if you're in Quebec or Alberta.
Well, the only thing that seems to have melted about that guy is his brain. Right now, the entire left-hand side of the frame here is the dog's
Pretty sure
nose.
that guy was a failed abortion.
Yeah.
You don't do a dumb move like that. Like, hi.
Well, it seems like he was doing his level best to try and make up for it.
I had somebody, for waves, the worst one was I was crossing the street. I think it's Prince Albert Street or something like that in Regina. Or Prince of Wales.
Prince of Wales.
Yeah, Prince of
Where the
Wales.
Walmart is.
It was one of those little streets near Princess Auto. And I was crossing the street in the winter. I slipped and fell on the ice. I was sitting on the ground, like holding my kneecap, and the guy that I had hurried across the street so that he wouldn't have to wait too long for his left turn. And that hurrying across the street is why I slipped and fell and screwed up my knee, and I'm like sprawled out on the sidewalk. And he waves thank
Zero.
you and makes
And he didn't get it.
I'm like, what the hell?
Hello, Zero.
And probably about 6 more cars went by, and then an old guy in a truck pulled over and asked me if I was all right and gave me a lift. It's crazy. It's crazy how long it took for somebody to notice.
Yeah, pretty much. The level of, I don't know if empathy is the word that I would be looking for here. I mean, there's certainly an element of it, but it strikes me that just people do not read the room anymore a lot of the time. It just, I don't know, maybe it's just a North American thing or a Canadian thing, or I don't know what the hell it is, but people are just